Welcome to Orbit Deniers. My name is Tim Anderson. I'm your host. The Earth's climate is controlled by its orbit around the Sun. We have an elliptical orbit that varies from between 94.5 million miles to 91.4 million miles. When we are 94.5 million miles from the Sun, we have ice ages, also known as glacier maximums. When we get closer to 91.4, those glaciers melt. We have what's called glacier minimums. 20 consecutive times the northern hemisphere has been completely glacier free because we get closer to the Sun, and 20 consecutive times the northern hemisphere is frozen solid, glacier maximums, because we get closer to 94.5 million miles from the Sun. We live in a sweet spot around our Sun, but that sweet spot is part of an elliptical orbit. 94.5 million and 91.4 million miles. The Earth's climate continually changes based upon its orbit. It has nothing to do with man-made global warming. You cannot donate your way out of the Earth's elliptical orbit. Now, the Green New Deal is intended to eliminate man-made CO2. Man-made CO2 has increased global farming production and plant life by 40%. So reducing man-made CO2 will hurt the rainforest, hurt farming production, and cause mass starvation. And at the end of the day, it will not save the glaciers. The glaciers have melted 20 times. They will melt a 21st time. The glaciers on Earth actually started melting about 17,000 years ago. That's 17,000 years before man-made CO2. So it has nothing to do with humans if it started 17,000 years before we were doing anything on the planet. It has everything to do with the elliptical nature of the Earth's orbit, and that 24.5 million miles to 21.4 million miles difference in our distance from the Sun. If you want to check my facts, look up the Milankovitch cycle. He is an Eastern European scientist that did the math on the Earth's orbit and the Earth's climate. There are other factors, which is the Earth's wobble and the Earth's axis and the energy output of the Sun. But the primary factor is the Earth's elliptical orbit. That gives us glacier maximums and glacier minimums, hence ice ages and warm ages. The truth is, no matter what humans do, the glaciers in the northern hemisphere are going to melt completely away. The oceans will rise significantly for the 21st consecutive time in the last 2 million years. We need to adapt to it. We do not control it. And then tens of thousands of years in the Earth's future, the Earth will begin to move farther from the Sun again, and we will have glaciers that will cover the majority of the northern hemisphere. We are not in control of it. We need to adapt to it. It's like we do not create winter, spring, summer, and fall. We adapt to winter, spring, summer, and fall. And because of the Earth's elliptical orbit that varies between 94.5 million miles from the Sun and 91.4 million miles from the Sun, the Earth has ice ages and warm ages. We need to adapt to them. The Earth will continue to warm for thousands of years until we get to 91.4 million miles from the Sun, and then we will begin to orbit away from the Sun and cool off. So get ready. It's going to get warmer no matter what we do. My name is Tim Anderson. I'm a public speaker. If you want to debate man-made global warming, the Green New Deal, please book me. You can reach me at orbitdenier.com. I am the lead person. This documentary film and others to follow are about how the Earth's orbit is controlled by Earth's climate is controlled by its orbit. Thank you. If you want to book me, please reach out to me. If you want to debate me, I look forward to it. My name is Tim Anderson. This is Orbit Deniers. Thank you.